You ever wonder why your hair is so flaky after you use that flaxseed gel you made at home? Let me show you what this is. You'll thank me later. Look, I got the whole setup. Make sure you have everything you need first. I got this humongous bag of flaxseed from Amazon. It was like 10 bucks. This bag in itself will last me about 6 months, no lie. Anyway, make sure you save your masonry jars. These are really expensive to buy, like the fancy ones that don't, that are just decorative. When this is an Alfredo jar, it's the same thing. But you're gonna wanna store it in a glass jar in the fridge. It only lasts 2 weeks. Anyway, start by bringing water to a boil. Then you put in a 1/4 cup of flax seeds. Once it is boiling, it'll start to foam. You know it's ready when the foam forms a tail as you stir it. Now the key here is to not let it cool all the way off, because then it's too hard to strain. But you don't want to grab it while it's hot, because then it's too hard to strain. So I put mine in the freezer for a second. It's still steaming. So I obviously am being impatient, but that's okay. I got this here, and I think we'll be fine. So what we're gonna do, take your funnel, take the container you're going into. You can get cheesecloth if you're fancy, but basically get an old wife beater, something that can easily push fluid through but won't let the seeds seep out. Line the funnel with the shirt. Now the key is to make sure you have enough overhang, because you want to pull it up like a ponytail so you can squeeze it out. But anyway, line the funnel. Now mine is still hot, so I'm gonna use the mitten, but I'm impatient. It's cooled enough. You just close your wife beater and then you squeeze. Uh-oh. When you overfill your container, thank God I had another one handy. I made just a bit too much, but you'll see. A 1/4 cup of flaxseed makes a ton. So this $9 bag, like I said, is gonna last forever. Even if you have to waste some after the 2 weeks, you'll be all right. Anyway, I kind of don't like to use the excess anyway, so I'm glad that happened, because once you squeeze the flax seeds too much, that's what causes the flakes. Once you've strained the mixture, then you're gonna wanna put it back into a small pan, and then we'll add the secret ingredient. Secret ingredient, guys, is something we're all familiar with. It's an oil. You just put a bit of oil into your flaxseed gel. It's about a tablespoon. And it prevents the flaking. So 2 things: don't over squeeze, and add, you know what it is, JCBO. JBCO. Anyway, after you've added the oil, bring that back to a boil so that it blends together. And then once it's boiled like this, just put it back in your original container. And let it let it cool fully before you use it. Make sure it's cool before you use it.